Hi, this is Ujang. Welcome to my channel. Today, I went to a nearby camping site to test out my rooftop tent. It's just a one-night trip and going to share some other useful accessories for camping. I don't always keep my rooftop tent on my car since it can impact driving efficiency. Instead, I store it by hanging it on the garage ceiling. It's not electric, so I have to adjust them manually, but it's a cost-saving method. Once the tent is lowered, I align the angle on the crossbar and slowly raise the Cybertruck's air suspension. It's much easier with two people, and once the position is set, just need to tighten all 4 bolts. I could also put the cover plate, but since it's just a one-night trip and planning to store it again after camping, I'm going to skip this step for now. It's about 45-minute drive to the camping site, so I'll start with FSD from the parking lot and enjoy a comfortable ride. The drive to the camping site is split between the highway and the local streets, and FSD handled the drive very smoothly. Near the end, the road becomes narrow country lanes, so I took over the driving myself. We are here. I checked the reservation at the entrance, grabbed the camping site map, and headed to our spot. The place we initially booked has some issues with the water pipes, so they had to move our reservation to here. It's our first time at this campsite, but it's quiet and clean. There are many camping sites around Lake Lanier in Georgia, and this one is also quite big. It has both tent-only sites and RV sites. If you book an RV site, you get a water and electricity, but it's a bit pricier than the tent-only sites. Luckily, we got a spot right next to the lake, which is a fantastic location. After parking, we took a quick walk around. There are so many trees around it, and amenities like restroom, shower, and laundry facilities are nearby. Before it gets too dark, let's set up the rooftop tent. The entrance to the tent is on the other side, so I'll turn the car around. I open the clips and Velcro and lift the cover. I unfold the leather about 70%, clip it into the place, and pull it out. That's about 80% of the setup done already. Next, I'll adjust the leather angle and go inside the tent. I install the poles on all sides to complete the setup. I choose X-Cover 3.0 because it feels more open than other rooftop tents. The dome shapes give it higher ceiling, and there are 2 windows on the top, which makes the interior brighter. The included mattress is about 2.7 inches thick, and while it has some cushions, I found it a bit thin. So next time, I'll bring my X-Pad Air mattress for extra comfort. When I used to camp in my Model Y, I could maintain the temperature with camp mode. But since the rooftop tent isn't connected to the vehicle's interior, it's hard to regulate the temperature. And having Campstream accessories comes in handy to improve the camping experience. It's not officially on the market yet, but the company sent me a prototype to test it out. It basically pulls the air from the car's AC into the tent. Setup is pretty simple. First, you mount the window cover to the rear driver's side window and attach the aluminum hose. Then you install the flow kit behind the steering wheel and connect the another hose to the back side of the window cover. The X-Cover 3.0 has a dedicated opening for heating and cooling system, so you just need to insert the hose into that. I'll show you how to set up temperature in the tent in a bit. Before it gets darker, let's start preparing dinner. Tonight's dinner is a garlic fried rice and lamb barbecue. My wife marinated lamb chop last night and paired with the garlic rice and veggies were perfect. Another super handy accessory for camping is Devos Light Ranger. You can extend the pole high and light up the entire campsite. It's waterproof and lasts about 3.5 hours on max brightness or up to 80 hours on the lowest setting. Plus, with the light mount so high, bugs stay away from the ground, which is a nice bonus. I'll leave links to all the products I mentioned in the description below. The sun set a while ago and it's time to go to bed. I tried out the Cybertent Mode for the first time. This mode is actually designed for when you set up the Cybertent. It uses the air suspension to level the truck, making sure your tent is flat and comfortable. One thing to note is that it might not work while charging, so make sure to set it up before you plug it in. Also, the tonneau cover has to open. Luckily, I parked on the flat spot, and since I have a lot of stuff in my trunk, I ended up not enabling the Cybertent mode and closed the tonneau cover. I used the mobile app to turn on the AC. With camp mode on, the temperature stayed perfectly controlled, and the air was flowing well through the Campstream hose. Thanks to this accessory, I didn't need any extra portable AC or heater, which is really convenient. When the official version of this product is released, I'll do more in-depth review. We slept with the window cover closed, and since the tent fabric is so thick, I thought it was still dark. But when I opened the tent, the sun was already up. The mattress that came with X-Cover was a bit thin, so I woke up a few times to change position. The weather got chilly at night, but thanks to Campstream, the tent stayed warm at the set temperature. In the morning, we just had a simple breakfast with some fruits and then started packing up. First, I took down the Campstream pipe and window cover. The setup and teardown were both really easy. One thing to be careful of is to remove the window cover without opening the door. If you open the door, the window could scratch the cover as it moves. Next, I packed up the rooftop tent. It's so much quicker and easier to pack up than regular tent. While we slept, the Cybertruck charged to 90%, so that was all taken care of. And it was our first Cybertruck camping trip, and I'll be sure to find an even cooler place for next time and share with you. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe so you don't miss out on the future content. See ya!